Howdy, Barons.
On this week's episode, we'll watch a performance recap from the BCC STEP team,
Grab a quick bite with Isaac and Olivia,
highlight a certain 2025 Grammy winner in honor of Black History Month,
and check in with our Baron athletes. I'm Fernando Castro.
And I'm Louise Brophy, and you're watching BCC TV.
What's going on in the news this week, Louise?
As we are all aware, last Wednesday, our community faced a serious threat involving gun violence. BCC underwent a lockdown from 10:57 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and a shelter-in-place from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. All after-school activities were canceled in order to prioritize staff and student safety.
Students, we thank you for all your patience and cooperation during such a troubling incident. And we also want to thank our unflappable teachers, security team, administration, and Montgomery County Police Force for keeping us safe.
In happier news, we're coming up on the most exciting time of the year. Starting on March 10th, we will begin holding auditions for the only 19-time Emmy Award-winning show, feeding you news ranging from international conflicts to the inner workings of your school hallways, along with comedic skits and content from two super cool anchors who sometimes wear costumes. It's BCC TV.
We know you're all itching to show us your on and off camera skills, but before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's watch a quick info session so you know what to expect when you sign up for this class.
Hey Barons, do you want a way to connect with and spotlight different parts of our in-school and out-of-school community?
Do you want to collaborate with your peers to create weekly episodes that the whole school gets to see? Do you have an unusually high amount of confidence? Do you lack shame? Are you okay with embarrassing yourself just a little for the sake of the school?
Have you ever watched a BCC TV episode and ever thought to yourself, hey, I would like to be a part of that?
Well, you're in luck because you can audition to be a part of next year's cast and crew of BCC TV. Let's take a look at some of the roles you can audition for.
Hey guys, it's Fernando and
Louise. We both auditioned to be like anchors, so like being on camera. And then I also remember auditioning to be a writer, so I had to like write it like a little script, which is super helpful now because we have to write the script every week for like the main timeline, which is exciting.
it's like incredible where you can go. I wasn't really expecting to become the main anchor when I went into this, but it's really exciting to know that like you can go so far.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
Hi, I'm Nava.
And we're BCC TV lead editors. So we basically started off not really knowing anything.
No matter what level of editing skills you have, you learn more and you just keep progressing, and that's kind of how we ended up here.
Yeah, it's really exciting that we get to use the professional Adobe software that we have access to. You can kind of come in here and just, it's a really good community to grow as an editor.
And it doesn't matter if you really don't want to be in front of a camera. There's plenty to do.
Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Megan.
And we're the studio managers.
We help produce the show with the main anchor in sports broadcasting by filming and doing the audio for them. And then also we coordinate with our technician at our school to like rent the studio and like send the scripts to him.
Yeah, so Megan films and I do the teleprompter, which is like the words on the screen, so that people know what they're saying. And what I think is cool is that like Meg and I both tried out as anchors, but there's like immense flexibility within it.
The best part about being at BCC TV is that you don't have to stay doing what you auditioned for. You can try out everything, see what works for you, even editing.
Oh yeah guys, I totally know how to do that.
If you want to be recognized for your skills in on-camera presenting, writing, video editing, and/or filming,
and you want to have fun while doing it, scan the QR code on the screen to join the BCC TV Google Classroom and sign up for a BCC TV audition.
The best parts of BCC TV are the people that make it.
See you at auditions.
Bye!
I remember my audition like it was yesterday.
Oh my gosh, same. I was so nervous that day.
Oh, me too, but it felt so good to be a part of something bigger within the community.
True that. Hey, I heard there's another big thing that happened last weekend in the community.
Wait, I'm way ahead of you. BCC STEP team performed last Saturday, and I hear it was a hit.
Right on. Let's take a look.
Yo, it's Savvy and Owen, back at it.
Oh yeah.
What are we doing today, O?
We are going to the BCC STEP team UMD College Park Showcase.
It's going to be a wild ride. I am so excited.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Hope to see you Barons there. Get excited.
Woo!
This world were mine.
I'm Tommy Schwartz, and I'm here with
Coach K.
Yeah, Coach K. So, what does step mean to you?
To me, step is a way of communication. It's about life, right? So each step represents a so we come together and people with different backgrounds. And I all love this style of dance, magnificent step. So, we're always trying to tell a story. We're always trying to enjoy and incorporate this style that each and every group and just have community overall. That's been time.
Thank you so much. Any final words for the interview?
Step it up!
Yeah!
Whoa, those girls devoured.
Absolutely. And speaking of devouring, word on the street is that a couple of our cast members are out enjoying a pretty delicious meal.
Oh, really? Luckily for you all, we conveniently have footage of their outing. Roll the tape.
Goody Barons, I'm Ethan.
I'm Inata. I'm Mariah. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Isaac, and today we're grubbing at Johnny Ray's Sultry Soul Food. Let's get it.
Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog always finds his way back home, and it's so true.
Soul food. More than just comfort food. It's a story of survival, creativity, and culture. It all started in West Africa, where ingredients like rice, okra, and black-eyed peas were staples. Over time, soul food spread across America, evolving in kitchens from the deep south to big city diners. Today, soul food is a celebration of history, resilience, and the power of a good meal to bring people together.
Okay, I got the fried shrimp with a side of cornbread. Let's dig in. Really flavorful, really good.
We got the loaded fries with the beef. You got some nice little sauce on there. We get a big old bite. We get everything in there. Right after that, we got an explosion of flavor there. We get these 5 big foods. Boom, 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 boom.
Far too many times have I seen places do chicken wings wrong. Making the breading just completely take over the wing. It's too much bread. It's not enough chicken, right? This is the perfect amount, right? You bite into it, you're getting right past that crunchiness, right into the strenuous chicken flavor, which it's just awesome. It's wonderful.
This bun cannot handle the immense flavor that's packing in this pulled pork. I have to say it is really hard to not make this a messy eat, but it's so worth it. For the catfish, it's great. It's flavorful, it's crunchy, it's fresh, it's all you want. All you want.
Who am I here with today? What's your name, sir?
Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray, the Johnny Ray of Johnny Ray's Soul Food. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me about your team. How many people do you have on your team, and how do they help you?
Yeah, today
It's actually 2 people. It's a 3, including myself, and we cross-train. So I don't believe in just the theory of one person, this is all you do.
What's your favorite item on the menu here?
Favorite item on the menu has to be the sticky wings.
The sticky wings.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
All right, that's a wrap, Barons. Come down to Johnny Ray's Sochi Soul Food in Silver Spring. That was gas. Back to you, Fernando and Louise.
Yum. I wish I had tagged along.
Me too. And I'm glad we're shining light on Black-owned businesses in our community.
Yes, I totally agree. Let's continue to highlight Black excellence by doing a deep dive into the life and career of music icon Kendrick Lamar.
Throughout his appearance on TV, with an audience of millions from throughout the country, Kendrick Lamar managed to fit a multitude of varying messages to the many watching his 13-minute Super Bowl halftime show. Hey Barons, and welcome to the Baron Breakdown, where today we'll discuss some of the elusive messaging of Pulitzer Prize-winning artist Kendrick Lamar's grand entrance into the new year, aka his Super Bowl performance. The first and most repeated symbolism of the night was the guest appearance of famous actor Samuel L. Jackson, dressed from head to toe in classical clothing of everyone's favorite American propaganda figure, Uncle Sam. Samuel Jackson works as a mouthpiece for Kendrick's critics, which as a representation of America makes perfect sense. Although more than that, he's played by a black man, which is a direct jab at preconceived notions of our nation's overall visual representation. Furthermore, later on in the performance, a crew of all-black backup dancers surround Kendrick Lamar and form an American flag around him before making the gesture of bending their backs forward in a sort of bow towards each other before splitting down the middle. This wasn't just some weird artistic choice, but a choreographic statement on how the United States was built on the backs of African slaves, and how we're splitting up politically. K-Dot also makes more specific verbal references, like when he mentions 40 acres and a mule, which was a failed promise made following the end of the Civil War, and managed to enforce itself for a while after the conclusion of the conflict. Unfortunately, it all came to an end when President Andrew Jackson overturned the law following this promise to be made, and returned all the land to the Confederates who formerly owned it. Andrew Jackson is also the favorite president of our very own Donald Trump, who was in attendance during Kendrick's time on stage. It doesn't end there though. Kendrick makes multiple disses to Drake by having 2 of his exes make brief appearances on screen. Serena Williams, one of the exes and a former resident of Compton, Crip Walks, as well as SZA, who sings multiple songs alongside Lamar. The entire performance was also done on a big PlayStation controller, and the words "Game Over" flash at the end of it all as one big metaphorical crescendo. What did you guys notice? Thanks for listening to this Baron Breakdown. Back to you, Fernando and Louise.
Okay, that was fire. And so was Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show this year.
Yes, oh my god, I loved it. I actually love everything about the Super Bowl.
Yup, what a great display of athleticism and team spirit. But I have to say, those qualities apply even more to any BCC home game.
Oh, for sure. That reminds me, we are right on time for our weekly sports update.
Welcome back, Barons. I'm Mariah, and I'm here to give you a sports update. A lot has happened, so let's get right into it. In basketball news, our boys basketball team faced Churchill, taking a tough loss. They ended the regular season facing Gaithersburg in a tough fight. In other news, the girls basketball team has been on a roll. They took down Churchill in a 46-41 win. This past week, they faced Gaithersburg for their final game of the regular season, taking another huge win. Both teams will be competing in playoffs, so stay tuned for an update on when and where they will be playing. On the track, our indoor track and field athletes give it their all at the MPSSAA 4A West Region State Championships. The boys finished 13th overall, with Datavius Gray securing a third-place finish in the high jump. For the girls, they finished strong in 5th place, with standout performances from Nia Stovian in the 800 and 1600 meter races, Ani Balin in the 3200 meter, and the 4x800 relay team, who all brought home top 3 finishes. Wrestling made some noise at the county championships, finishing 9th overall. We had 6 wrestlers place 3rd in their weight classes, including Manuela Tabika, Afrada McKinney, Nick McWilliams, Ethan Makel, Kaden Glass, and DeJorn Smith. Great work on the mats. In swim and dive news, they competed in the NPSSAA state championships. Congrats to Virginia Hines, who broke her own 2 records in the 200 free. Clayton Waterman broke multiple records, including the 50 free, 100 fly, and many more. One of the men's relays team, including Clayton Waterman, Kyle, John Zakarkis, and Daniel Prevezer, also broke a record. Also congrats to the first ever 4 divers to ever attend swim and dive states. This includes Audrey G, Eden, Avery, and Dylan. Well, that's all for this week's sports recap. Back to you, Fernanda and Louise.
And that's all for this week, Barons.
Check back next episode for more news, updates, and humor.
Keep the thoughts on spring weather high,
but the false hope for more snow days low.
I'm Fernando Castro.
And I'm Louise Brophy. And we're signing off. We gotta scroll.
I am Fernando
Abby, can you scroll to the top,
I am
please?
prepared to. What is it?
What?
And you killed my father. Prepare to die.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
And
you killed my father. Prepare to die. There we go.
Oh, am I supposed to be like, what's it called?
Sarcastic.
Sarcastic
Yeah.
with that? Okay. Roll the tape.
Okay.
Roll the tape.
Okay, let's
roll
go.
the tape.
One more time.